Hey, what are you doing? Are you brushing my teeth? Are you the dentist? Do you have any cavities? How many cavities do I have? 3. 3 cavities? I'm brushing my teeth though. Oh.
I swear I lived.
Hey guys, Dr. Fornas here. We're at the Streeterville location today. Here in transition time, so here at Dentologie, we actually Monday to Thursday close down between 2 and 3, so that way staff can actually go ahead and have lunch. And it's also because we do shift work, so it makes things a little easier to organize that way. So right now, everyone's doing that now. They're in the back. People are enjoying like a little lunch soiree where a couple people are having babies soon. So got a few cakes in there, got some food back there. But saying that, one of the things we did want to talk about is kind of some of the things that are going on. Some of the big stuff that's happened is that we've actually had 3 new doctors start with us in the past 2 to 3 weeks. Dr. Andrew, Dr. RJ, and Dr. Karis. And I'm sorry because I mix up their first name sometimes instead of their last name, so sorry guys ahead of time. Saying that, one of the big things we have started doing more recently has been like training. So that's something that's really important when you start getting to this kind of size, is how do you scale training, how do you get it like better and better, and it's for us it has been like an ongoing process in terms of improving how we do that. So we actually had a few weeks ago where we went ahead and did like a 6-hour session, and it wasn't all seated at once, but it's different phases, lots of onboarding kind of stuff, lots of technical hands-on stuff. Food is starting to go over there. You can even take a look and see. A lot of it's gone. Say hi to the camera, guys.
This used to be food. This used to be food, and then it was lunchtime, and this is the result of that. I'm still eating now. We don't mess around. Save yourself and
Dentologie, we're very proud of the fact that we always eat. You never stop eating, and if you're on a diet, you probably can't work here very long because it just doesn't exist.
Awesome. Either break your diet or you quit.
Yeah, so I think right now we could talk about, I heard Dr. Zara, our potential future Dr. Zara, is working on Dr. M, I think. And speaking of training, maybe we can switch over to her. Check it out.
Okay, let's go. Now we're gonna go talk to the tooth fairy. Are you ready?
Do you know who the tooth fairy is?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know what happens when you lose a tooth?
You put it under the pillow and the tooth fairy grabs it. Tooth fairy comes to my house. I put it under my pillow.
What's the most money you've gotten for a tooth?
20.
Wow. $10, okay.
10.
$10, wow.
I get $1.
Okay.
The tooth fairy not give me money.
She doesn't give you money? You think the tooth fairy is a boy or a girl?
A girl. A girl. Girl. Boy.
A boy? How many teeth do you think you've given to the tooth fairy?
4.
4, okay. No?
5.
5, okay.
Sir, I lost all of them already.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you think she watches you when you're brushing your teeth? Yeah?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
I forgot.
You forgot to brush your teeth?
1, 2,
1, 2, 3.
Do it.
I can't do it either.
I can do it.
Woo! 1, 2, 3. Yay! Okay, let's all pick it up. Let's see how much we can get and take it in Mommy's car.
Throw it in the air. Throw it in the air. Oh! Again, do it again. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you think that's gonna clean it up? That is not gonna clean it up. Hey guys, it's Dr. M from Dentologie. We're talking about how to take care of your kids' teeth today. So we're gonna answer some questions for you. I know I commonly get a lot of questions from parents just about, you know, how long should their kid be brushing? When should they brush on their own? When do I bring them in for the dentist? What type of product should I be using for their teeth? Should I use fluoride or should I not use fluoride? So I usually get like a ton of questions from parents. So it's nice to kind of start talking a little bit about some of those.
When is the right time to bring your child to the dentist?
So usually we tell parents by the age of 1, it's a good time to bring kids into the dentist. And usually at that age, 1.5, we're not really doing much, but the whole idea is getting them comfortable with the dentist or with the dental office that you're taking them to. We're really big on creating like a dental home. So when they come in, we try to brush the teeth. We talk, we try to engage them a little bit with toys, or like I give them a toothbrush, just to get them familiar with the environment. The main reason we want kids to come in at the age of 1 is just for the education aspect for the parents, right? So a lot of questions that I get at that age around 1 is, how should I be brushing my kids' teeth? So usually before the age of 1, we recommend there's finger brushes that you can get. I think Nuke, which is NUK, they have a good product that is really easy to kind of use your finger to brush the kids' teeth. At that age, a lot of kids are teething as well, so we recommend rings that you can put in the refrigerator, like these plastic rings that the kids can chew on. A common thing that I also hear is teething the reason that my kid has a fever? Usually you can get a low-grade fever from teething, but if you see a fever that's above 100 degrees, we usually don't think it's from teething. Simple ways to reduce pain when a kid is teething is obviously an iced ring that you can use it for the kid to chew on, but taking over-the-counter children's ibuprofen or Tylenol is a really good way to help your child. The most common thing that we see is your kid will have they'll have their hands in their mouth, they'll be slobbering, and that's usually a good sign that they are teething. If they are. What's a better way to tell you what products you should be using than bringing my own daughter Zara here, and she wants to brush my teeth for me. She thinks she's a dentist, so
Don't touch my name.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. She's got attitude too.
It's my sister's name.
That's your sister's name. What does it say?
Lena.
Lena, yeah, it does.
And a heart.
And a heart. Wow, I like it.
And a happy face.
So, when we talk about brushing teeth with a kid, so usually, and I'm a dentist, right? And I'm embarrassed to tell you this, but brushing your kid's teeth is hard, right? So, I totally empathize with a lot of parents saying that my kid doesn't want to brush their teeth. A lot of times you have to force the habit, right? So you sometimes you just have to sit with them and, kind of force them to brush their teeth. A lot of kids will want to do it themselves, but what you realize is that they're not doing a good job, right? We always say you have to brush your kids' teeth until they're able to tie their shoes themselves. This is sugarless gum. So we'll talk about products. I think this is a really good time to do it. I'm a big fan of fluoridated mouth rinses. I think fluoridated mouth rinses do a really good job to help decrease the risk for decay for kids, and helps decrease the risk for their baby teeth and for adult teeth. So the way that we recommend to use, the way that we recommend them using, a fluoride mouthwash is, once a day at night to use the mouthwash as the last thing that they do. What I think works really well is being able to have them learn how to spit. So usually around the age of 2, I taught Zara, hey, spit. I think she spit a lot at me, so we kind of practiced while she was taking a shower, right? You put it in their mouth, rinse with it, and spit out. I think that's a really good way. And usually these, the Act one is bubblegum flavored. They really love it. And if you add that into your routine, it really helps decrease the risk, the cavity risk for decay. The important question that I get is, what type of toothbrush should my kid be using? I'm actually, my answer to that question is, whatever toothbrush your kid is gonna brush their teeth with, right? I don't think an electric toothbrush necessarily, you have to use one for a kid, and I think, as long as you're getting in there and actually getting all the surface of the teeth, whether they use an electric toothbrush or they use a manual toothbrush, it doesn't really matter. Zara obviously is she thinks she's the dentist, so she wants to brush my teeth as well. Let's show them how we brush your teeth. Ready? Open your mouth. What I usually recommend is getting all the surfaces. Make sure you get the front side, the back side, all the way in the back, the top. So this is actually, she usually never sits for me, but I think because you know, we're on the camera. She's actually doing it. You know, so even if you know, you don't have to necessarily brush for 2 minutes. If you get 30 to 40 seconds, but you get every surface of the tooth, you're gonna be good.
Let me brush your teeth.
No, we don't share drips. So you don't, you know, what's the most common way for kids to get cavities? Is actually from sharing a toothbrush with their parent. You know, so the bacteria that's in an adult's mouth that they have a high risk for cavities can be transferred to a kid if they share a toothbrush, or even sometimes sharing cups, and that actually is one of the reasons why kids get cavities. But you know, the best way to decrease the risk for tooth decay for kids obviously is hygiene, but secondary is your diet as well. So we don't like to eat a lot of candy. Do you like to eat chocolate? No? Are you sure?
Where's my ice cream cone?
Your ice cream? Oh, you like to eat ice cream?
Where's my ice cream cone?
We left it back there.
Let's go get it.
Oh wait, do you like ice cream?
Yeah.
Do you like candy?
Yeah.
Do you like, what else do you like? You like chocolate?
Yeah.
Do you like M&Ms?
Yeah.
So these are all things that she eats. So obviously you can see that I'm not doing a great job. But you know, I think the big thing, obviously every kid is gonna be eating candy, but you wanna do it in moderation. I'm a big fan of these sugarless cavity treats that, you know, kids will like them. They taste really good.
No, I don't want it.
Try it. Try this.
You try it.
You try it. Okay, I'll try it. You try the orange one.
Okay. It's like mint.
Was it yummy?
It's like oranges.
It's like oranges. So, you know, it's sugar-free, it has xylitol, it helps reduce the risk for decay. This brand is called Dr. John's Candies. So if you ever want a substitute that's actually good for the teeth, this is what I would use. Don't bite on it. Don't bite on it. Don't bite on it.